Okay, whoever thought of that, you're a genius.
Welcome to the PFO channel. I'm Jim. We took a trip recently to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and we ended up on some really rough roads. I kept checking the rig to see what had rattled loose, and you may have seen the video of what I had to repair inside the travel trailer. But one of the things I noticed when I opened up the hatch on the topper on the back of the Tundra after that was that two of my clamps holding that topper on had completely rattled loose and were just laying there. So that's a problem. The type of clamps I have, they just never seem like they hold on that tight. Toyotas, though, have a rail system available that goes around the inside of the bed, and it has a better clamp. It actually locks down the lower end of the clamp so that you're getting a straight down pull on clamping the topper. Unfortunately, my Tundra never had that rail system, so we got to do something about that. I suppose I should never be surprised by the variety of things you can find on Amazon, but I started shopping for a Toyota factory bed rail system for the Tundra, and I found it on Amazon, so I ordered one. Let's have a look. Oh, they're plastic. That's interesting. It's just a plastic locator, maybe to hold it in place until you put the screws into it. Oh. I guess that's not broken, it's just dislodged. One thing I noticed in the description is that it didn't specify really whether or not this came with the hardware you need to attach it to the inside of the bed. So I'm kind of hoping to find that in here. And these are the sets of adjustable tie downs that go along the lengths of these. And one more bag. There we go. All right. I'm really good to see that. So I've got my fasteners, and looks like everything out of the box. Put this on here so I don't lose sight of it. Yeah, that is a substantial rail system. I'm going to really like having this on the back of the Tundra. I mean, just yesterday I took a 20-pound propane cylinder to get it refilled, and there was really no good place to strap that down securely in the back there. I actually bungeed it through one of the clamps that is already a weak point waiting to jump off at the next bump. I had the propane tank strapped to that, so these are going to be a lot safer and a lot more secure for anything that I need to secure in the back of the bed. All right, let me get the truck up to the door here and put this on. Okay, I see here and there's a bigger diameter hole and then the threaded hole next to it. So those plastic push connectors go in there to hold it in place until you can get the screws started. You know what though, this has got the Line-X spray-in bed liner. It's coating these threaded holes. So I think I need to get a tap and clean out each of those holes before I try to run these screws into them. Does it say what size? It does not. Yeah, it's an M6. Really?
thing just keeps on falling out of there. But there's a better way to do this, I think, if I'm very careful. Yeah, I gotta be very careful and very slow on this and keep it nice and straight. A little bit frontwards, a little bit back. Okay, that one's cleaned out. Yeah, that's good. And that. Have my T30 to check it with. Perfect. All right. This takes a steady hand, by the way. If you try to do this, it's at your own risk. If you don't have that nice and straight, and if you do it too fast, you'll strip those threads out. You won't clean the threads up, you'll strip them out. That is working really well. There's the next one. Make sure we got it level. A little bit in, a little bit back. There you go. That's full thread then. Looks good that way. Looks good that way. This is for the plastic push-in connector, and this is the threaded one next to it. Full thread. You can tell because it just gets easier to turn. That is awesome. Wonderful idea. Okay, whoever thought of that, you're a genius. Oh, wait a minute. That was me. Last one right there. Eyeball it that way. one had such a bunch of line hooks in it that it was hard to get it to start cutting. That's all of them. Yeah, this little nub right here has to go in to a hole and then slide to the left. So I need to find said hole. Now see this right here? There's a little indentation there, and if I push on that right there, I can feel some give. So that's the hole that I'm looking for. I need to cut that away with a knife. Help. See if that will work then. I gotta trim it some more. It doesn't slide far enough to the left. I'm going to need something to coax that. So that screw aligns now. That one aligns. So that's where it needed to be. Boy, that's already quite a rigid fit. Got my T30 socket there. Okie dokie, that's the front rail. It looks like right there and right there. So see what's going on. This fastener, plastic fastener there and there, they're going into that hole and that hole. And I'm going to just nudge them in. That'll hold it. before I forget, I need to tie this thing back on. So those caps come off nicely, almost like they intended it that way. Go ahead and reassemble those. Pick these up off of Amazon as well. All these links. Oh, so hot. I'll leave links in the description for all this stuff. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I might earn a small commission if you use the links. No added cost to you to using those links. They just conveniently take you to Amazon, right to the things you're looking at here. And these are a 17 millimeter socket. It's actually kind of handy that you can just pop those in the rail. And you gotta have it like this, so the open side's here and the blocked side is front. Slide it down. You can feel that there's notches along there, like a locking spot. Loosening this up so that you can push to slide, and it's spring loaded. Okay, that's a locking spot. Put this end cap back on. These shouldn't come loose on bumpy roads like those other ones did. Well, I'd say that was a pretty easy job. Thanks a lot for watching. PFO channel out.